I think we're good. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Lee, and this is Let Us Say It For You. So, again, on this episode, we do not have Micah Mike. She is otherwise occupied. So, we have my dear friend Kay, who has been on an episode before. Hello, Kay. Yeah.
Hello.
The sweetest. And ladies, he's back. Champion lover tonight. Whoa. Champion lover. We got champion lover DJ Stretch in the building. He just got done eating and he's here to talk shit with us. So thank you.
I'm in the bizzo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's in the building. You feel me? You feel me? Huh? All right. So I started off by asking you guys, how have you been? So ladies first, Kay, how have you been this week, I guess, so far?
Very, very busy. Work has been testing my gangster this week. But literally before I logged in for this, I was finishing up a report. Like,
tell them don't try you like that, Kay, because we like to fight. Tell them leave you alone or they get beat up.
Well, the circuit director, she's just been aggy, but I got her on my good side now. So we good. Everything's kosher.
Okay. I believe in you, babe. I'm sorry they're stressing you out like that. Stretchy, look, he didn't want to get another snack. See?
I went to get alcohol.
Oh, what was that? What was that? You
water.
Alcohol. I got
Let me see. Let me see what I drink. Let me see what I drink. After this, Stretch.
Sleep.
She said,
all right. Right, girl. No, so that drink in his hand is called a Magnum, and you know that's what champion lovers drink.
I've seen it before.
Wow.
Before they drop dick. So Stretch might be dropping dick after this. Okay.
No.
All right. It's cool.
Let's not talk about our business on the podcast.
Oh Lord. Oh God, Stretch, how has your week been?
It's been a very interesting week. A lot of work. Tax season. Yeah.
Yes, he does taxes.
And I opened my juice bar this week, so.
Right. How's that been going?
Started out slow, but it's picking up, you know.
That's good. Yeah, I saw new pictures today. So yeah, I'm gonna come eventually. Whenever I get
eventually.
I'll come.
Remember, I told people you're my little ambassador, so I don't know how you haven't been yet, you know.
I know, because I'm on the flyer. My cousin reposted it. She was like, "Oh, look at my beautiful cousin on the flyer." I said, "Girl, yeah, he put me on the flyer, girl. He put me on the flyer, child." So, shout out to Stretch's Juice Bar. What's the at for that? It's just Stretch's Juice at Stretch.
It's at Stretch S Juice _Juice Bar.
Okay, so Stretch's _Juice Bar. They're very. My favorite one is the green one. What's the green one's name?
Non-mild cleanse.
No, that one. I like the green one a lot. So very nice. All right. My week has been pretty okay. You know, we were off on Monday, so that was wonderful. And
I had to work.
Oh damn, sis. I'm sorry. I was off as fuck.
I feel like y'all got Valentine's Day off.
That was Monday. No, we got President's Day. You know, we're supposed to celebrate the presidents. That's what it's really for.
I know, but it feels like it's Valentine's Day.
True. It's a good weekend because my job also gave us. Right. Kay doesn't celebrate it with her boyfriend. They don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
And I was a hater the whole weekend, so.
I was very happy for all the lovers all weekend.
I was a hater. I was a big ass.
No, you gotta let people be happy. You've had girlfriends before, and it was your turn once upon a time. I've
never actually had a girlfriend on. Well, one time, one Valentine's
Did you do something nice for her?
She did something nice for me.
You selfish little. Damn. All right. Well, either way, I wasn't upset at all. I was very happy for all the lovers and whatnot. And you know, I was out. I went to Stretch's party. I went to his party. I think that's what I did on Valentine's Day, right? It was Sunday night.
Yes, we went out Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday
Don't
night.
wind up on me.
I actually didn't. You got no dances for me this go round. You're bad. You're bad.
I have proof. I have video.
Not Sunday. Did I dance like?
Yes.
I think you did. I saw the video. Yes, you did.
All right. See,
you got dance. I was just talking about the good man in your whole song, like that.
No.
Yes.
You went.
Yep. See, she remembers.
All right. Well, I guess that's what I did on Sunday. On Sunday, I was warming up on Stretch because he wasn't DJing because Brad does all the work. So that's why he was over there hovering around me because poor Brad just. Why? Anyway. All right, so I just talked about this on the last episode with two guys, but since I'm probably going to post both of these tomorrow, I'm going to tap on it again. The whole Boosie, I don't know if you guys heard what Lil Boosie said recently about Lori Harvey. Do you guys know who Lori Harvey is?
Yes.
We know who she is. I
And we
have
know
no
who
idea what
Boosie
he
is.
said.
You don't know what he said. Okay, so what Boosie said, I don't know if it was yesterday, but I saw it yesterday. He was doing an interview and somebody just asked him, it was Vlad, and Vlad asked him, you know how you feel about Lori Harvey and them saying she's goals. So his thing was like, he paused for a second and his response was that he doesn't think we should be celebrating what she's doing. He was like, why aren't we celebrating all the bachelors that have run through this beautiful woman? Like, that's who we should really be round of applauding, you know what I'm saying? Because none of them wiped her up and stayed with her. They all fucked and went on about their business. So that was kind of his tone. So today he kind of doubled down on it because he's getting backlash from it or whatever. And his double down was like, no, y'all say, if you guys are going out saying that Lori Harvey is goals, then you're saying you want your daughter to be out here fucking like 8, 9 niggas in a couple months. And that's not goals. You know what I'm saying? He was in his other part, which is another level to it, is that we clown women who's like, say me and Stretch are together and Stretch done cheated on me 3 times, but I'm holding him down and I'm staying with him. We clown women who stay with a man that's made mistakes. And we praise women like Lord that's out here fucking everybody. These are his words, not mine. So what do you all feel about Boosie's sentiments about Miss Harvey?
Okay.
Okay.
I want to know who said she was goals. Like, because
they call her the goat. Oh, look, my shirt. He says goat. They call her the goat all the time.
No. The goat of what? Being a smut? No, I'm not. I don't agree. I mean, granted, that's how society is. They always praise the men for hoeing around, but the minute a woman does it, she's a hoe. So no, I'm not a fan either way. Man, female, don't care. No.
Got you. All right, Stretchy.
All right, so I got mixed feelings about it a little bit. I get where he's coming from for sure. I do get where he's coming from, but I think this is just because her thing is publicized. That's all. Her thing is like, it's people that, it's guys that are known.
Yeah, Future, Trey Songz,
right?
Fine ass. What's his name now?
Right, Michael B. Jordan. That's all it is. It's only because it's people that are known. Most females are doing the same thing. It's just not known.
Right.
Or even rather worse. So I get his point of view. No, I wouldn't want that for no female. I want no females to be hopping around trying to find the right guy. But it's interesting to me that her dad, Mr. Steve Harvey,
her stepdad, that's not her biological father.
Well, he has her last name. She has.
Yeah, agree.
So we're gonna say her dad.
True.
All right. So he preaches about this 90-day rule and all of these things about finding the right guy. And I feel like if she like really, really listened to him as far as all that is concerned, I feel like it would be a better situation for her. But like I said, I feel like she's just dating.
Right.
And it just gets publicized. That's all it is. She's dating famous dudes. Rather than a girl out here dating a bunch of bums and they're just running through her and she just can't seem to find the one. So I just feel like that's just the difference. Her thing is just publicized. That's all I think.
Right.
But I don't think what she's doing is super wrong. It's just publicized.
Okay, so for me, I was talking to Terry about this. He was just on the last episode. When you guys hear this, you'll know. But Terry's been on a few episodes. And my thing was, I get his point. He was, it's like, damn, because I have a daughter. So no, I don't want my daughter out here fucking 8, 9 dudes in a matter of a couple months. But that's not necessarily to say that's the case. Her spread out, like when she was with Future, that was, I think, 2019. And then she was with Trey Songz. They were talking for like a little bit and then that stopped. We don't necessarily know her whole rundown, but
right.
I said either way, to me, it just sounds like men can still do whatever the fuck they want to do, and we get chastised for whatever it is we choose to do. Because here's the thing, if I stay with a nigga that's cheating on me nonstop, I'm dumb as fuck. And if I'm out here fucking who I want to because it's my pussy and I can do that, then I'm a hoe. So it's like, but with men, because there was no, he wants us to praise these guys that have run through beautiful women. Those are his words. And she gets labeled as a fucked up person because she's doing whatever she's doing. So I had someone ask on the story, they asked, is it goals? I don't think it's goals. I'm very
it's not.
I just like one at the same time, she's dating. So then other questions come up to be, if she's dating, if I'm dating Tom, and I've been dating Tom for a couple months now, it's like, okay, am I gonna make Tom wait 90 days before I have sex with him? That's not really my forte anymore. I can't say it'll be a one night thing, but I'm not about to wait months to fuck him. And then if I do, let's say I do fuck him and it sucks, or I do fuck him and then we just don't work out. I realize something worse about him, then I'm gonna leave him. And then I'm 30 and I'm single, I'm gonna date somebody else. And then if I end up fucking him, then you end up fucking
him. Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's what it goes back to me saying.
Yeah.
Plenty of females are doing it. Her thing is just publicized. And it's not like she's running through 20 guys. It's what, five guys that we know
it's not
about?
even that, it's not that deep.
How many times has Steve Harvey been married? This is like his third or fourth marriage, isn't it?
Something like that.
No, second, third.
This is second. I know it's at least his
second marriage. This is second marriage.
Second. Yeah.
It's second marriage.
Yeah,
but I just think it's not that bad as people make it out to be. It's over. You can't say he slept with all of them because you don't know. You get what I'm saying?
That was what they said on the last episode too.
You don't know if
I think she is sleeping with them. I think she's.
I can't tell because even the Trey Songz situation, I think it was just a hangout situation.
It could have been.
It was
like Future situation. I think she was matching Future. Like,
I think so.
Yeah, because look what he did. I don't know if you guys saw that. Like for her birthday, he
went to Jamaica and all of that.
Yeah, like take me to an island.
He fucked her.
Oh yeah, Future was fucking.
Yeah, I think he got some. Yeah, Future did. But I'm not gonna say. But if you think about it over the period of time, it's not like it's 20 guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's 4 or 5. So how you gonna say? They're saying it's goals because most females, they love the money and what comes with it. She gets the fame, she gets the money, the lavish living from all of these dudes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why a lot of females are like, oh, that's goals, because that's what they want. That's what they aspire to be. Someone that the guys take care of and give all their money to and go on trips here and there. It looks lavish.
Somebody on live said, all the boys smashed. I was like, I think so. I think.
But we got, even if, right? Like I said.
Right, even if.
Yeah, even if there's females out here dating 3 guys at a time and smashing 3 guys at a time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they doing it for free. This nigga Harvey.
Right. So, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's just because it's publicized, everybody wants that level of importance, and that's all it is. I mean, if you do something now, right? Let's say Carlos Miller, like we talk about it all the time. Say Carlos put you on his page for doing something stupid, right? Everybody's gonna try to do something stupid because they want the same thing that you got. Look at the girl with the gorilla glue. This dude went gorilla glued his lip.
I'm not talking about her ass no more. I went on 2 episodes ago. I'm sick of her shit. That is not a girl. That's a grown ass woman. I heard she got like 5.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. A guy went to gorilla glue his lip to get the same.
You know, they ripped off all the skin off his lip.
All the skin off his lip.
Yeah, because he wanted to do something guy way back a couple years ago, if you guys saw, where that girl had gotten in trouble for licking the Bluebell ice cream and putting it down. He went and did it too. He's the same guy. He went and licked it and got arrested. What?
Right. All right, let's think about it. Look at when Alkaline did the eye. When Alkaline, he said he tattooed his
that
eyeball.
black ink stuff.
He had contacts in, right? And then all these people are trying to pull stunts and try to tattoo their eyeballs, trying to get that same level of attention that he did. That's what Lori Harvey's going through, because she's getting that attention. Everybody wants it now.
But some people are mad at her too, because she's not, Lori Harvey's not me, right? Just a regular, what Cardi say, regular, smegular, whatever. Lori Harvey, she's famous enough. She has notoriety. For the most part, she comes from a family with money. So it's almost kind of like, damn, she ain't got to be, I've heard it, like, she ain't got to be out here hoeing like that. And I'm just like, I think that's crazy, because if she was a man, it wouldn't be a situation. And my thing is, I know that there are double standards. That's just how the world is, right?
But I don't think she's hoeing. That's the thing.
I don't think it's hoeing. Now, no, it's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't do it. But at the same time, I think women are a lot more comfortable with their sexuality now. And I think men are accustomed to us just, for women being like me, to be honest, home and we crying, we devastated all goddamn day because you done cheated on us again. No, there's a lot of women that are like Lori, that once you fuck up or once something gets weird, she moves the fuck on.
She moves, yeah, she bounces.
Men move the fuck on. And I think it's very hypocritical for men to just put all this pressure on her. All of a sudden she a hoe and she getting ran through. Boosie,
but remember,
be giving nobody advice. This man got ass woman sucking his son's dick.
He's horrible. I can't.
We're taking, advice from him. He has an opinion.
But remember, right? Remember that Lori Harvey, if she just went out just to have a drink with a friend, guess what? She's with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And her life she has no privacy because now everybody wants to know what's next for her. And then she's dating somebody like Future. Come on. They're going to see that even if they're having a drink together. Even if it's like, hey, we walking in the park and we having a conversation. He smashed it. That's what the type of thing that they make it out to be. And I think she has no level of like privacy where it's like, let me date first and then come out. It's like there's a cameraman somewhere in the bushes like, oh, I see Lori Harvey walking with such and such. Or I see Rihanna walking with what's his name from New York?
Whomever.
Yeah, they was in Barbados together. Not to say they were dating, but they were just hanging out. But people are going to take that picture. A$AP Rocky. And take that picture and be like, hey, they're smashing now. So I just think it's just publicized. And I don't think nobody should judge her for that. But people are going to do people. People are people.
And that's what I'm saying. She knows that. She knows that. And she's fully aware about what's going to be about her. It's mainly dudes, from what I'm seeing, that's calling her all type of hoes and all type of whatever. She's beautiful. And we have to also put a little credit to the fact that these guys also want to brag about being around her, whether they or not. Future couldn't wait to put this bitch on his arm. Neither could Trey Songz. They were a very pretty couple. Neither could Michael B. Jordan. They couldn't wait to.
Yeah, but the same guys that's calling her that would kill for a date with her.
Easily.
Exactly. So I'm not listening to them. I'm not listening to them. It's just the fact. It's the fact of the situation is this. She's not a hoe. She's doing normal shit.
Living.
It's just publicized by people.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's the same people that's complaining are doing worse than she's doing.
What the two guys in my last podcast, Bree and Terry, they were just like, no real nigga, quote unquote, is gonna wife her. She needs a duck like Michael B. Jordan. He gives duck vibes. And
no,
she's gonna need somebody like him to wife her because ain't no real nigga gonna wife her. This is their life.
That's stupid. That's dumb.
Listen, they ghetto too, so you gotta keep it in mind. But
that's
they are those guys that feel like that is some bullshit. When they said it, I was like, I can see them not being the ones to wife somebody like her. Because
but guess what? A dude that's saying that is gonna wife a girl that he has no idea about her past. She could get a train ran on her back in the day. She could have been dancing on the pole back in the day. He don't know that. You get what I'm saying? But you're gonna say you're not gonna date somebody like her. You don't even know who you're dating right now. You get what I'm saying? You have no idea how many dicks she had in the mouth before she kissed you. So relax. So relax. You get what I'm saying? I don't think a guy should be out here saying, oh, that's not the type of girl that nobody would date. He would kill for a date with Lori Harvey.
But that's the thing. I think with them, it's not even about dating. They have no problem dating because the point isn't dating. The point isn't dating, fucking, hanging out with. It's wifing. That's the thing. That's not somebody that they wife out because I don't care what anybody says. Like, and I know you're kind of like this, but I do think guys do care about how many people like their girl has fucked. Nobody wants to somebody
see how wholesome they
ran through. Right.
I care about it, but
nobody wants to be somebody who's been ran through.
But guess what? Sometimes I'd rather not know. You get what I'm saying?
They say because once I won't kill you.
Exactly. Once I know, it's a different story. Like, let's keep it.
I want to know. I want to know.
I want to know. The thing is, if I told you before, if I like you, I like you.
Yeah, you don't care.
I don't give a shit. Like, tell me whatever you want to tell me. I don't care once I like you.
I believe you. Like, I believe you. When you say that, just knowing you how I know you, I believe you because that is how you are. I don't know with these two guys earlier. I do believe them too. Knowing I knew one of them very well, and the other guy's like his best friend. They literally damn near act the same. So I believe both that's not something they'll do. But these are, I mean, you guys are different men altogether. I do think that's the case. Then you get the Michael B. Jordans because you got to think about in that famous world too. I don't think Future's preference would be me, right? Just a regular woman he might think I'm fine as hell, but you want somebody that's kind of in the lifestyle. You want somebody that knows half this fancy name brand shit, Future, like, fancy stuff. So it's like, I wouldn't fit in that world. So in that certain world, and you have these type of women, maybe there's a little bit of circulating happening in the industry.
All right, look at for instance, look at the what's her name with the bald head? What's her name? Amber Rose, right?
Which one?
But that's what I'm saying. Look how many guys she talked to or dated or whatever. And there's guys out here that would still be with her. Even though they're talking smack, they would still be like, I want to find out what's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of these females that's like Instagram models and all of that, they done got ran through. It's just not publicized as a Lori Harvey. And that's all it is. So a regular dude talking smack about, oh, Lori Harvey's this and Lori Harvey's that. Nah, bro, the girl you messing with is maybe worse than she is 10 times.
Right. And I just don't know. To be fair here, shout out to Paul. Paul says men don't want a hoe that is known for like hoe tendencies, and I don't think so. I'm a woman and I don't want a hoe. I don't want to be somewhere where my nigga. I had that happen. One of my exes, I walked in there and it was like a party we went to, and he had smashed like 4 or 5 girls in there, and I knew because they were all just looking me up and down, and I was like, am I gonna have to fight tonight? Is it like, are we gonna have, is it wartime? Because I can just tell because they're just looking at me with the eyes. Lord, this ghetto, and I don't like that. And I take.
But the thing is, in my case, I wouldn't put it on it as.
I got a question for you, DJ Stretch. His name is Paul. Mm-hmm. Would you wife a porn star?
No, because no.
He's like, no, I ain't doing it.
The thing is with me.
What about an ex-porn star?
Still no, because
it's just like 300 dicks.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot. But no, wait. That's the thing. What's the thing? If it was like nothing publicized, like everybody done seeing the ass out, it's different. You know what I'm saying? When everybody done seeing you naked and your ass out and all that, it's over. That's it for me. I'm just saying.
Okay, he said no, Paul. He said I didn't think you would either.
No.
I mean,
if I would, I've developed, like I told you, I listened to a podcast in the meantime.
Yeah.
And one thing he always talk about is the courage to offend. That means you do what the fuck you want to do, not giving a fuck about what nobody say. And that's the type of attitude I have now. If I'm gonna date a porn star, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna care about what you say. I'm gonna do it because I want to do it.
And you shouldn't.
Right. But nowadays, nowadays, that's what a lot of people care about. I'm gonna care about what my boy say about her. If my boy don't like her, I'm gonna look at her like, you know what I'm saying?
It's human nature. It's human nature to want approval from your peers, if you will.
Right. But I've developed that courage now to be like, I really don't care.
I don't give a fuck. DJ Flowers, that's his other name. He had on a full-blown outfit. I liked it, and I loved it.
But that's what I'm saying. Things like that, you could tell I really don't give a fuck.
You really don't give a fuck. Yeah, Stretch don't be caring about it.
That's good though.
That's very good. Very good.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's once you pass a certain height, you don't give a fuck about nothing.
Facts.
That's why. And I just talked to how tall are you, Kay?
Borderline 6 feet.
I'm the shortest one in here. I'll read this from Paul real quick and we'll switch. He says, I believe in that. Do what makes you happy, but also know if you want to raise offspring, the woman you choose should matter. That's a fact.
Of course. But at the same time, if that person makes you happy, what else you gonna worry about?
And Paul, it's not to say that a porn star isn't a good woman.
Yeah, you can't say that.
She's really good at sucking dick.
Exactly.
She has a job.
Oh, yeah, hey.
Can you imagine how happy how happy a man would be?
I'm telling you, she will probably, but you know what? Here's the gag. What if, because she fucks so much, she don't be in the mood to fuck when she get home? It's like,
I've done this so much. I'm over it.
So much dick. I took 3 dicks at one time today. I'm just so tired. God.
I had a day at work.
I need life, my nigga. All right. Well, thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Lori is not goals to me, but I do think we need to just leave her the fuck alone.
Leave her alone. Let her live her life
for free, and they not getting nothing out of it. And I feel like men do this shit all the time. Y'all worried about the say you in my business, don't do that. They in Lori business.
No, it's just the court of public opinion. The court of public opinion. Everybody got an opinion nowadays. It's just how it is. There's one thing also that I always talk about. I always talk about objective truth, which they talk about on that same podcast. There's your truth, their truth, and the objective truth, which you cannot change. This is the truth. You get what I'm saying? You do what you want to do, and that's just facts. You don't give a damn about what nobody says. That's the objective truth. You have your opinion, and they have their opinion, but this is what it is.
This is it. It's her side, his side, and the truth. That's an analogy for that.
Right.
Right. Okay, Stretchy, I see you. All right. Let's talk about Nick Cannon for a second, right? So he apparently got his show back. He got Wild 'N Out back. So I'm very happy about that. He's gonna come back and host it. Yeah, he did. They made up and they gave it back because they apparently had asked like DC to host it. DC, fuck y'all, I'm not doing that. My guy, which I think a round of applause for him. That was very noble. I think that was love, loyalty like that. And they realized, honestly, I was saying it, I said it on a couple podcasts ago, they might as well give it back to him. Who the fuck are you gonna get to do it? Like, this is his shit. It just, Wild 'N Out just looks like Nick.
It's called Nick Cannon Presents. Wow.
Right.
They was just gonna scratch his shit off, girl, but
but I feel like I feel like he did the right thing by going back, because
I do too.
Yeah, he done put so many people on. He done employed so many people. He's an influence to a lot of people, including myself, seeing that he's working so hard and doing so much things. But that also shows the amount of power that he has, and that we have. Because if we say, hey, we're not watching that if you put somebody else on there, they know this is a black show. And most of us, we're not going to support that if you try to put somebody else on that.
And a lot of the cast, from my understanding, they weren't going to go back either.
They weren't going to go back, no.
They were going to go back. And like literally
the whole dynamic.
Right. And the best people, the people we like the most, my boo, both, DC, Chico, wasn't none of them going back to that show. The conceited, all them, they probably weren't going to go back. So you just lose what.
One thing I blame him for. I blame him for one thing. I felt like he should have went to.
Wait, look, y'all. This is my third bottle of water. I did really fucking today. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the gym and run all of that off. Okay. Good.
When today? That ain't
no, not today. No.
We talk about it next week.
But
go ahead. What you said? What did he do wrong?
I think the only thing I blame him for was he should have took it to like a own network or a Revolt, where it's a black owned channel.
Did he say that to him when he got in trouble? Diddy had said that.
Diddy had told him. I think he should have took Diddy up on that offer and went to empower another black channel, like a own, like Oprah Network or Revolt. I think that's what he should have done instead of going back to Viacom.
Right.
I think him going back to Viacom is basically a good and bad thing at the same time. But if you went to Revolt, can you imagine the amount of traffic you're bringing over there to Revolt?
But I think, here's the thing. Yeah, I think the issue is Viacom on the rights to it. Yeah, it has the name on it, but they own the rights to it. That's why they wasn't airing it. So it's pick up and go.
Right.
Change the name of the show.
That's what I said. When they got kicked out, I was like, Wild 'N Out. I was like, he could change it to Nick Cannon Presents Turning Up with
something.
You know,
we going over there to watch it. We're going over there to watch it.
My little sister loves that show, and I like it too. It is very funny. So I agree with you, but I think the name is very important. You know, the name is very important, and he wouldn't have been able to use Wild 'N Out. And I understand him going back just for the strength of, because he said apparently from what I'm hearing, I heard this on Hollywood Unlocked. Jason Lee is one of the cast members on there, and so like Nick owned like 80% of Wild 'N Out, but he still didn't own that last little 20, and he couldn't have just said, okay, I'm gonna take my shit and go, because it ain't your shit. You get what I'm saying? This belongs to them still. So I think he should stay there and kind of work his way into maybe getting more ownership of it, and then getting the fuck up out of there.
I think he should just buy out the 20%.
Do something, yeah, get that. But they're not gonna give that up. That's like $1 billion. Like $1 billion show.
They know that the value of that show. They're not gonna want to sell that out.
Because he just started doing like stand-up, like touring and stuff like that. They make money off that. And to me, that was brilliant, because that's usually how comedians and even musicians make their money. They make it off touring.
He was selling out arenas.
Right. Yeah. So now it's like we're not going back to Nick not coming back. So we'll see what the setup is like. But
yeah,
I'm happy that he got his show back. So off of that, and now on his personal life that I'm seeing, and this is just I guess a thing of preference. Nick Cannon got like mad bitches. Like Valentine's Day came up, he got one. He had the two twins with Mariah, really pretty gypsy lady. They were together for a long time, and then they broke up because he got his other baby mama pregnant again. I won't say that's why, but he had one baby with this Bell lady, and then he had another baby. She just had a baby, or she's pregnant right now. No, she just had the baby. The baby powerful or something like that, right? It's something weird.
Yeah.
But then Valentine's Day, he posted up with this other lady with like balloons everywhere hanging, and he's hugging her, and she's like, "My love, happy Valentine's Day." And then there's this other woman that's like 7 months pregnant with another baby, talking about baby daddy did his thing as a video of Nick rubbing her belly, and I'm like, okay.
So is he the male Lori Harvey? Is that what I'm hearing? Except he's
more equivalent to Future because he get everybody pregnant.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
You can stretch his face.
Okay, I'll start. Seeing this, I've always liked Nick Cannon. Seeing this side of Nick Cannon, and okay, I'll say quick. What happened with him and the gypsy lady or whatever? Something came out, and people, I guess, in one of their breakups, and she kind of got dragged through the mud a little bit, just about, oh, she's so dumb. Why you still with him? He don't even claim you. Da, da, da. But they were together, and so she did an interview one time, and she was like, he said he was going to come out and address it. And, I believe him. He's a man of his word. It's been a while now. He hasn't done that. And instead of addressing it, it's two other motherfuckers pregnant now. And he got a whole other girlfriend. I'm waiting for her to announce her pregnancy and, what that's like. So I just feel like, I don't know, he loses some of I like him a little less when I feel like you're a womanizer. Or I like you a little less when I feel like you take advantage of the way women feel about you. We're already sensitive. We're already emotional. And you have these beautiful women loving you to death. And then you leave some of them, you just hang them out to dry. It's like, how many bitches does he have? And then these women, obviously, I do think they got to take full responsibility for the fact that they're fucking him still. But I ain't know Nick was out here just slinging dick all over fucking the United States like that.
That's why he yells incredible.
I just feel like, yo, dude, if you can have your cake and eat it, and he's doing that,
just eat the cake.
By all means, eat all the cake, my boy.
Eat all the cake. I mean, all right, Nick. I wish him and all his women, good luck. I guess I don't know. That's crazy to me, but
listen, that's rich people problems. Okay,
that is some rich people shit.
Yeah,
he can afford them all. So
yeah,
if you could afford
all these kids.
True. If you could afford all these lovely women, Stretch, would you be a Nick Cannon? Think about it. Beautiful women, they all seem okay with it.
If they're okay with it, it's a thought. But when all of them on this, imagine if all of them on a cycle at once. Oh, you in problems.
Cut it out. Us being on a cycle ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I am the nicest bitch when I'm on my period. Cut it out.
Can you imagine? When they're pregnant and that hormone gets to kick in, boy.
Now that's a different story. I have been pregnant and I get tit.
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, especially when you got me pregnant and I'm hungry and you act like you don't want to get me something to eat. You don't go get this fucking food right now. Blow this.
I'm like that now. I'm not pregnant. Never have been. Like, I'm hungry. Go get something.
I ain't got no time for ain't no time for fucking.
Okay, what's your next topic? Okay, we're gonna leave the can alone. Okay.
All right. So April and I don't know as much about this. Me and Bree were talking about it. We were supposed to talk about it in the last episode. I might save this for Micah. I don't know how much y'all actually know about this, and I don't really care that much. I guess apparently she's dating Dr. Dre. We've talked about this on the podcast before when she was with Lil Fizz, and it was just like, man, April is also another one that gets the whole title. She's been called a hoe a few times, and I just feel like, damn, is she a hoe though? I don't think so. She's with Dr. Dre. That's pretty, he's pretty cool, right?
I don't know who April is. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't think you were aware of who's here on me. But she you don't even know this. I don't think this is a good.
We can skip that one.
We'll leave you alone. Okay, so B. Simone had a message recently. She went on this whole rant about how.
Yes, let's talk about this.
Oh gosh, yeah, you need to be what you're looking for in a man, and if you both familiar with her little.
Yes.
Okay, so for everyone else, just look it up. You can check the Shade Room. I'm sure it's on her page or something like that.
Yeah.
Her gist of it was women, all the things you're looking for. You want a man that's fit. You ain't been to the gym in 10 years. You want a man with a pretty smile. You ain't seen a dentist your whole life. You want a man with a lot of money. Your bank account's in the negative. She was just giving all the comparisons. You need to be what it is that you're trying to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
She recommended you write it all down on a list and then see if you are these things that you're asking for in a man.
Right.
All right, Stretch, you're so excited about this. So what do you think?
Because I've been saying this for the longest, though.
A lot of people have. She got in trouble because they said she was stealing it. She was like, stealing what? The idea.
No, it's just objective truth. Like I've been telling everybody, it's the truth that you can't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell you want the perfect man, but you're not the perfect woman? You get what I'm saying? You have all this baggage, right? You don't want a man with baggage. How does that work? You know what I'm saying? You can't relate to somebody that's successful. You get what I'm saying? You have no idea what they go through to get there. All you know, you just see this man and like, he's perfect. Or you see this woman and be like, she's perfect. But are you? Like, what are you bringing to the table? You get what I'm saying? I tell females all the time, you can just skin out your foot and ready to have sex and stuff. And that's all you have to offer. If one day you get up and you can't have sex, there's no value. You have no value to you. You get what I'm saying? You don't have nothing else to offer to them. No form of mental stimulation, no nothing. Like you don't offer anything else but to look fine.
Vagina. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I agree, because you can't ask someone if anything that you're not doing yourself. That's professional, personal, whatever. So if you say you want X, Y, Z and you're not even doing it, you're being a hypocrite.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I completely agree. I saw nothing wrong with what she's saying. People are giving her a hard time. I think just because it's who she is and
that's who she is.
I feel like someone has something to say about it.
Yeah, just wrong with it. It's just like if Ja Rule says something. I just like Ja Rule, shut up, bro. Dave Chappelle killed his whole career by saying nobody gives a damn about what Ja Rule got to say. Yeah, but it's the same thing. Ja Rule could have said the realest stuff on the planet. Nobody want to hear what Ja Rule got to say.
So. Ja Rule, I wouldn't mind. I think they do that to Lil Mama a lot. Don't nobody.
Oh my God,
Lil Mama is the worst. Lil Mama get that.
Ja Rule.
They need to leave Lil Mama alone.
What's that girl? That was DC made cry on Wild 'N Out. What's her name?
Oh, Azalea Banks.
Oh, she's the next one. I don't care what she says. I don't want to hear it.
Well, Yeah, she's weird. She was digging up her old cat that died
and boiling it.
Yeah.
She be on some weird.
Don't nobody give a damn what she got to say.
All right. Well, I think with B. Simone's message, I'm here for that. And I guess I'm thinking about it. It seems pretty realistic. People say that all the time, be equally yoked. One good point I think she made was just kind of like, you want like a nigga that make like 6 figures or whatever. And then the realistic part is you don't even understand like the shit he wears. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't afford no fucking, I'm not just gonna buy.
All right, so
today.
Now that you touched on that, right? So a lot of females want, let's say, a 6-figure guy, right? And you want the 6-figure guy and you have no idea that this guy does not sleep. He has no time to go on these lavish dates. Wherever you see him, he has to like put stuff off to go to these places. You're not going to have his undivided attention because he's building an empire. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to go there trying to take away from that? Or are you going to go add on to that? Are you going to try to be a part of what you got going on? Are you going to try to take away from it? You want a 6-figure man, but are you ready for that? Are you ready for the sleepless nights? Your friends going out on dates or going on vacations and you got to stay back to help them out to build this business. Are you willing to do that stuff?
Well, that's the point. If he's a 6-figure guy, she don't need to help him build shit. He already got 6
No, but that's what I'm saying. In that sense, like, if you think about it, there's guys that's building that empire and he's not ready to stop as yet. You get what I'm saying? There's guys that actually have to keep working, and that's what keeps them going. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I got to get up in the morning to make sure my business is going good. Michael Jordan has 2 TVs in his house with all his stocks and all his businesses. And he looks at his bank accounts every morning, and he has to get up and make sure all of those are running right. You get what I'm saying? Even though he could go on a golf course, he's on a golf course and he has his Bluetooth in and he's talking to his offices and he's making sure everything is running right. Are you ready for that type of life where you don't really have as much free time as you think you would have, even though he has money? Because he can't, if he stops or slows down, he could lose everything tomorrow.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Are you ready for that type of life? That's the thing that a lot of females, they don't think about. Even guys too, they don't think about that stuff either.
Yeah, and that can go anywhere. It doesn't have to necessarily just be monetary. Because I say that, I said it to you before, like, you know, guys see me all the time. Oh, Leah, you're so fine. Oh, I just want to talk to you. Yeah, you're not just talking to me. I'm a mother. Like, you realize a whole child. There's what you see, but there's a whole other aspect of my life where I'm busy as fuck. Like right now, I've been doing this podcast consistently since 6 o'clock. Right. You gotta leave me alone. I don't have time to talk to you. Like, and then after this, I gotta edit it. Right. And if I'm doing hats, I gotta make a hat, or I gotta do my actual day job, or I just want to go get drunk with Kay today. So I see you, Daddy. I want to.
And the reason I relate to that is because, all right, so I tell everybody this. You can't relate to me if you work a 9 to 5. It's hard for you to relate to what I'm going through, what I gotta do. You get what I'm saying? If you spend $1,000 on some red bottoms this week, you're getting a paycheck next week. You get what I'm saying? If I spend $1,000 on the damn red bottoms now, I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna get this back.
You're gonna get that back.
You get what I'm saying? And you might want to hang out and do stuff, and I gotta go to a party. I gotta fly to Atlanta this weekend to go to a party. You get what I'm saying? I gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
You want to do stuff, and why you always working? Because I don't have a paycheck coming in. I gotta work.
Okay. So what you just said, that whole scenario you just gave, right? Because me and you talked about this before. That's I think is very important to see where you are in life with people, because that's not how my life is set up. If I want to go out of town, I'm going out of town. I can do that. I can just decide that I'm free 2 weeks from now and I want to go. I can go. Right. If it works out that I can go out of town this weekend because I want to, I can go. I don't have to do it because I do have a paycheck coming in. I do, a setup with my life where this is where I am now. And that's what I said to you a couple times. I said it on the show a couple times too. I think it's very important to date people that are like-minded and that are at the same stage of life that you're in, right? Because entrepreneur-wise, you are entrepreneur, so there's a whole different aspect. I'm not an entrepreneur that much. The most of my money comes from a career. Like I have a regular 9 to 5 job that I have, and all these other little things that I do, they just give me whatever they give me here and there. So true, when I'm done working, if I choose to just not work for the rest, do anything related to my shit for the rest of the month, I can do that. And I can do that because I have a paycheck still coming in. But then this interferes with you and what you want to do. I want you to come, me and Stress together. And it's like, okay, well, I want to go out of town this weekend. You can't go out of town. You got like 6 fucking bookings for 6 different parties. And now we're at a crossroads here. Right.
But that's where I feel like I kind of slightly disagree in a way where it comes down to understanding. You get what I'm saying? That's what compromise and understanding is one thing you have to have in any relationship, whether you're like-minded or not. Compromise and understanding, it has to go both ways. You get what I'm saying? Let's for instance, you come with your daughter, right? A guy has to understand that. But that's what I'm saying. A guy has to understand that. Just the same way he comes with a career, you also got to understand it and try to compromise and make sure both people are compromising. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know this day is your birthday. I'm not going to take no bookings on this day. This day is Valentine's Day. I know, hey, if we're going out of town, you come with me, but we're going to still do something romantic. You get what I'm saying? Right. So you got to just compromise and have an understanding, like, we're going to make it work, but this is how we're going to do it. Because not to say, I'm going to have a booking. Why can't we go to the booking out of town and still enjoy? You know, like if we go to Orlando, there's a million parks in Orlando we could go to. I still have a good time.
Like, you know me. You would assume that you're in love. So it's like just spending time together, babe.
It's good enough. Like, you know me, I'll buy a bottle and I'll stay at the house and
we'll be lit.
I'll be fine with that.
Get lit off a bottle.
You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta compromise.
Devil's advocate, my hands up, I have a question. Fine. A woman wants a man that makes this much money. She needs to make this much money too. A woman wants So my thing is, what's so wrong though with wanting to be with somebody that makes more money than you? It's like, if I'm broke and I'm struggling, why the fuck do I want a nigga that's broke and struggling too? I want to be with another broke and struggling. Give me a rich and doing well. Maybe you can help pull by my bootstraps if that's the case. I don't think
that's what she was saying though.
No.
I don't think that's it.
No, she's not, but that's what I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Right.
I understand the whole equally yoked thing, but this reminds me of something. Right. One of my uncles, I got two uncles. So one of them, he was cheating on his wife for the longest. He's married the woman he was cheating on her with. But I remember he and I were driving around, and his thing to me, he's Jamaican. So here he go. He said, me all and she all. It's all we all. So why no me what I want to do with somebody? We're all. I should love. So his logic is, I'm already old, you old. Why I want to be with somebody that's still old? Shit, let me go get this little young something, which in his comparison would be a nigga with money for me, right? And so it's like, he doesn't want to be with what he is. He's sticking with what the fuck he got. He's sticking.
Yeah, all right. So to answer your question, right? I feel like you have to be like-minded. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to have that ambition. If I am a person with money and I'm picking you up, I'm not picking you up to take care of you. You have to be like-minded. You get what I'm saying? You can't be a whole bum. You're not gonna understand what I'm doing over here. I'm gonna take you to a meeting as this bum, and you're gonna see a bunch of rich niggas. I'm not gonna be important to you no more because there's richer niggas than me.
But you my rich nigga though, and so I'm gonna keep fucking with.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You think that. Nigga. You think that. You get what I'm saying? But
okay, I get you.
You get me? So you think that she gonna go in the room and like, it depends on what she wants to do for. Because there's some genuine females who are not rich, but genuinely likes the guy for the guy. And those are very hard to find. So if you find that person who's gonna like you for you, regardless of the amount of money you have, that's another story. But you pick up somebody.
But the money matters. And that's the money matters. And the only reason why I am a girl that I will love you for you. I want somebody, we talk about this all the time. Me and Stretch talk all the time. So I am somebody who, I want me and my nigga to get along. Like, I want us to be here. I want us to be besties. I want us to do all that. But the money plays a role because I am now at the stage in my life where I'm trying to be over there. I'm trying to go over there. You can come, but I'm trying to go. If you don't have a certain amount of money, you don't make a certain amount of income, that puts a halt into what we have. I'm the kind of girl, if my man likes this shirt, or if I'm out and I know he would like this shirt, I have a habit of, if something fits me, I'm gonna buy it in every color. So if my nigga don't like it, I'm gonna buy him 3 of them shits. And I don't want to be the one. I've always been the one to have more money, if you will, in my scenario. And I've always dated the brokies. So it's like, I'm sick of the brokies now. Can't be broke fucking with me.
And look where you at now.
You know what?
Look, you're single now.
Yes, I'm single now because I'm single now for different reasons. I'm single now because I need to heal and get over all the brokies that I've had in my life that have hurt my feelings. So I feel like I'm single for other reasons, but if I did decide to get with somebody, he would have to have his shit together for the simple fact that I do. And these are like pep talks Micah would give me all the time where it's I don't want to deal with potential anymore. I've always given men chances from potential. They have been good guys. And because they have all this potential, I sit there and I waste however much time I have on this potential. Potential doesn't show up yet. In the midst of it, I ain't been out of town not one goddamn time. I don't need you to take care of me. I need you to be able to handle yourself. And my thing, a man has to be able to treat me as good as I treat myself.
So I can relate for we talk like you said, we talk all the time. I can relate on the fact where I'm always the sensible one. I'm always the one, giving the advice, trying to tell you how, to live a wholesome life and all of this good stuff. And I feel like I'm to the point where I'm like, yo, at least have some sense. Like, at least just come with some sense.
At this point.
Huh?
We too old not to have sense at this point.
Listen, that's not common. It is not common. I promise you. I've been single over like 5 years now, and it's not common to find a woman with some common sense.
Man. It's ghetto.
Yeah, it is ghetto out here. I'm telling you. And you have to pick, like for me, once you're with me, you have to get better in every aspect of your life. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm just want you to be better overall all the time. So I'm trying to push you to be better. And you have to
As you
want that for
should.
yourself.
Right.
You gotta want that for yourself. But a lot of people don't want that for themselves. They don't.
Right.
I swear to you, they don't.
Yeah.
So that's hard to find. It's very hard to find.
I get your drift. It's hard to find it. We touched on it a little bit in the last episode, but even like what me and you were talking about last night, it's like I don't think people, trailing off to another topic, but I don't think people, even when they get out of relationships, people don't spend as much time as they should making sure their shit is okay, right? They just
Correct.
back into something else. And I think that's at the detriment of everyone involved. Because me, I said it's a stretch. I feel like I have the potential to possibly fuck somebody up. Like, honestly, I don't know anybody that's more considerate of other people's feelings when it comes to what I'm doing and how I feel. If I'm with you, you'll never have to worry about me cheating on you, or like none of my exes have ever worried about other niggas. That's never been the case. But I said to stretch, I don't even know if I know how to be a good girlfriend anymore. I feel like enough has happened. I feel like I might have lost my touch. You know what I'm saying? Like I may not know how to do this. And I think it's smart for it's responsible. It's very emotionally responsible for people, especially as adults, to give themselves the time to figure out what the fuck is going on with them before you start fucking up somebody else's
No,
life.
but the problem is I say this all the time. Ever since I was a personal trainer, it's been my talking point. People always do what's easy, and it's easy to do what's easy. Especially the negative, you don't have to force yourself to do
I
anything
like
when it
doing
comes to the
easy
negative
things,
shit.
like sleeping.
Yeah, the easy
Sleeping is
things
so
are very easy to do. If you realize to get better at anything, which is whether it's good workout to look good, working out is hard. Dieting is hard. All right. To be a
I gotta
better
pee every 2
person
minutes.
mentally, you have to know how to enjoy yourself, love yourself unconditionally, like in real life, like without anybody has to hype you up or nothing for you to be happy. You don't need nobody to make you happy. And in real, a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Right.
I've talked to people who do not know what they like.
Yeah.
They don't know what they enjoy doing. They don't
I
know
don't
nothing.
know. And I don't know anymore. I feel like I don't know. All I know is that I like to eat and I like to go out of town. And I like to eat.
Buy plants.
Right? That's fun. I know that. I like my child. Sex is cool. If it's with the guy, if it's with somebody that I like, and I want to have sex.
But now you enjoy plants. You enjoy your plants.
So many plants.
But that's what I'm saying. You found your thing while being to yourself. You found this thing that gives you a peace of mind.
Hold on. Okay,
You know?
somebody asked, what does rich look like? How would you identify rich when it approaches you? I don't know. The reason why that doesn't work with me much, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to identify rich if it walks up. But I do, for me, a guy with money doesn't, I'm very, Jamaicans call it bossy, if you will, and an American, I guess we say, I just have a pride thing about me where it's like I don't like, if I go out somewhere, I've gone to Stretch's parties and I just bought a bottle. I was like, okay, let's buy a bottle here. It's me and my friends. It was enough of us. Let's have a good time. I take pride in being able to do for myself, right? And so a guy's not going to win me over with the rich aspect, even if you do. Now, mind you, there obviously are some things that I can't do that this nigga can do. A nigga just says, come on, let me fly you out to so-and-so. The last guy I was talking to was like that. He was like, come on, where you want to go? I'll book us a flight. I was like, yeah, but he uses that. He's like this other guy I know too. They use their money to just kind of low-key run through motherfuckers, honestly. Like they just run through women and because they can. And money, that's what I'm saying. So money doesn't really sway me. Guys don't go over well when they offer to do financial things for me. Because my first thought is like, do I look broke to you? I look poor. I look poor, huh? And it was like, no, you don't look poor, but this approach has worked with other women. So
yeah, it does work.
And yes, while I'd rather you be a guy with money that can afford it, we're gonna have to connect somewhere else. Like money is something I need you to have. Like I need you to have a penis. I need you to have money. That's how I feel. I need you to have them. That's not going to be the determining factor. But it's the same way I need you to have a dick, I need you to have money in your account because I want to know that I'm equally yoked on that part. And that's because I've had financial issues in my past. So this is almost like a trauma for me.
You're triggered.
Yeah.
I don't want to date nobody broke. You broke, you gotta go. You gotta go.
And I feel like people misconstrue that as wanting solely a rich man, and that's not the case. It's just you want security, and with every woman, that's one thing that every woman wants is security. She want to know if, hey, if I get pregnant and I can't go to work, can you take care of the bill?
Right. And we do like that because we do like, the manly man. I love manly.
We like to be protected.
Yeah, it should be easy to protect me, bro. I'm short as fuck. It's easy. You just gotta be there, daddy. Just do it. So I agree. It's like, and then you know what it is with me, and this may be a flaw, and I'm gonna give it in, but I feel like I'm noticing that I feel like I don't know if I have enough respect for a guy if I make too much more money than him. I feel like I don't like him like that. Like this was no out for that. And I think, you know what is that, Leah? Let's work through that. Why do you feel that way? But like in one of my situations, I paid more of the bills because I made more money. And then I don't know, after a while, it's like, this is weird. Am I his man? Like, what's happening? I didn't like how that felt. And I don't know. I can't use that relationship as a good comparison only because we were already done. Like we were over. And at that point we were just dragging that shit out. So if I did meet a brand new guy, that we are in that situation and that's our setup, then okay. But I don't like that though. Like, I don't like that. I like a manly man that feels like it's his job to provide and protect. You don't have to pay all the bills by yourself or no shit like that. Don't come to me on some 50-50 roommate shit because that's going to turn me off too. Let's work it out. It can still work out to be that way, but don't say that shit out your mouth. Because I'm like, I'm sorry. So, and you want me to fuck you? You said you, and you just asked me to pay everything 50-50? Like, you want me to kiss you in the mouth, right? But this is what you're saying. I don't like shit like that. I don't like that.
I get it. I absolutely get it. But
call me old fashioned, call me what you want. I don't care.
Listen. I can't say much about it because I was once that guy with potential. So it's not. I can't be able to be like. But everyone
starts there. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with potential, right? There's nothing wrong with potential. But I'm not in the potential phase, and so that's like, this is where you need to make sure you match up a little better. I'm not
and that stage. I think that's one thing why I avoid even dating for the longest. Like, I feel like, bro, you don't take up nobody out there if I can't do nothing for them in certain ways. Because if you get her pregnant, how that gonna go? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And if you think regular Leah is ridiculous, oh, pregnant Leah, oh my gosh.
So go back to people need to know how to be alone by themselves and figure out who they are before they find someone else. Because I know someone in the past, what's this, 20, probably last 8 years has been divorced already twice. And he was like, no, I need to focus on myself. I'm like, yes, do that.
No shit, Sherlock.
Last week he was like, oh, I went on a date. What did we just say?
Did we just say take a break?
By yourself. Figure
out.
It's
easy to say. It's easy to say. It's the easiest thing to say.
Stretch, we did it. We done been alone for about 20 years now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's easy to say for a lot of people. I actually did it. Like, I was like, my heart was beating out of my chest, all of this stuff with the heartbreak. And then it was like, oh, it's gonna go away. It's gonna happen.
I'll live.
Yeah, I'll live. You know what I'm saying? And then you got over it and it's like the happiest shit ever. Like, you learned a whole lot from that shit and you just keep it pushing. That's all it is.
Oh, Lord. All right. Well,
life is learning, man. You gotta learn.
I want to bring this up because me and Stress talked about it last night. So it's really on UK. This is completely random, but it's okay. We're talking about being married, right? So let's say me and Stretch. Okay, you and Stretch get married today, you get married today, and then something happens to Stretch, and like his dick doesn't work anymore, right? Like the whole lower body of his dick he like dickless, right? I was like, okay, would it be messed up for him to let you fuck other people? Like, let you fuck another guy? Like, at the age of 20 something, 30, you're never going to have sex again because it doesn't work. You can still have children. I'm pretty sure sperm still circulates in there. We can do some little surgical syringe shit, get it out of there. But you trying to tell me my pussy can't never get popped again because I love you? Like, I can love you and have sex. Guys have casual sex all the time. Stretch said, hell fuck no, it's not going to happen. I'm like, so Stretch, you wouldn't let me fuck somebody else just to get a little action? He said no. What do you think? I think that's selfish.
I think it's selfish. You're gonna ruin my happiness because you can't get it up no more. Like,
that's messed up. That's selfish.
I mean, granted, there's like toys and stuff. Like if the upper body still works, they can use the toys and stuff. But it's not the same. Like,
right.
That's not fair. No.
I don't think that's fair.
No.
I don't think that's fair.
That's very selfish, actually.
Andres,
Go ahead, sir.
So you guys listen to me, okay? I'm gonna tell you what I told Leah.
Talking about just a tip. Shut up. Shut up. Yes, better or worse, Paul. I hear you.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Leah last. Okay.
Girl, he went off to. I thought, nope. Better or worse. I think I'm gonna let you know the man.
If I'm gonna be with you, this just from me personally. If I'm gonna be with you,
all the guys on here are agreeing with you. Paul talking about we took an oath to God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. If I
follow the Bible.
Let's do it the other way then.
Go ahead.
Right? Let's say I'm with you, we get married, and you get in an accident and your pussy closed up. Right?
Remember, we talked about it. It's gonna be. You still put something somewhere. Just put a little.
No. It's still
okay. My
nothing can happen.
Shut.
It's a condition. It's a condition. Nothing can happen. Nothing can happen.
Oh, vagina gone. All right.
Yeah, everything gone.
I peed through my ass now. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, everything locked up. Right.
All right.
Would you want the man to go sleep with somebody else?
Yes, like I said, because I'm thinking about I'm 30. I'm about to be 31 next month. And you're trying to tell me at the age of 30, I'm about to take away someone's sex life. Sex is important. Like we could pretend to be the be all, but it's like, and then
I feel like because most men, not all, because I know most men will go cheat anyway if they're not.
That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. You asking them.
All right, wait. So
who's married?
Men cheat anyway,
and it's cheating. So,
right.
So, like I said, I'm gonna tell you what I told her last night. So, if I'm with you, first of all, if we get married, all right, I don't give a damn what happens. If you get in a car accident and half of your body gets chopped off, that's it. I'm gonna love you anyway. You get what I'm saying? Because in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna love you regardless. In my head, if after your face gets burned off, I'm gonna be there for you. That's what real love is. You get what I'm saying? Now, I made a vow to you that I will be there, thick of in better or worse, sickness and in health. I'm gonna mean that shit. That's just me. I can only speak for me. I can't say every man would do that.
Right.
But for me, I'll beat my meat till we figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever we gotta do to figure it out.
When you say till we figure it out implies there's hope.
Yeah, she might die. She might die at some point. You don't know.
Closed, my guy.
No. You never know. She could get better. Listen, she could get better, or she could die, or something could happen. You never know. But yeah, I'm just saying. But I'm not gonna abandon you. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna make you feel good about yourself every single day, like I've always did.
Yeah.
And that's my job.
It's funny because you and Paul are agreeing with each other, and you both are Cancers. You guys are honestly very nice guys.
I don't care. I don't give a damn about that.
I know you don't care, but it's funny because you both agree.
But that's beautiful. But like I said, I know a married man right now cheating on his wife because
yes, but it doesn't apply to everybody. It doesn't, because why do you think?
Not all.
If you think about it, it's easy to get in some relationship that you're not supposed to be in.
Very easy. Yep.
It's very easy. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not in one, because I want to be in something that's meaningful and makes goddamn sense. Because if I'm with you and you get cancer and you got leukemia and your hair falls off, I want to still be able to look at you and be like, I love you.
I love it. Bald-headed ass.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, damn, I don't like that.
Out of here. Right.
Exactly.
I mean, I think that's a good debate. I would like, when I put this thing up, guys, comment and let us know what you think. Would you let your partner do that or not? Either way, women or men. If something happens and your whole vagina falls off, will you let him go sleep with other people? And like Kasia said exactly what I was gonna say. You're asking the wrong people. As women, in my experience and even the relationship, I mean, men cheat all the time. So for me to have a whole vagina that's sealed shut and tell him, no, you can't ever get no pussy again, girl, he's gonna be fucking everybody out here. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to pick the right person to do this. That's all.
I will say mine would never do that, but I know majority.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, if a man is gonna cheat, he's not gonna wait until something happens to you, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that if he wants to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody really loves you and they're not gonna cheat on you at all, they love you and just you, and he feels like you're his soulmate and he can't operate without you, he ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna go nowhere. But if my ass in a wheelchair and my pussy is sealed up, I ain't gonna go nowhere either. So where I'm gonna go? Where I'm gonna
Exactly. We're gonna figure it out. Listen, I'm gonna push you on the wheelchair to the airport. Wherever we gotta go, we gonna go. We gonna enjoy this life anyway. You get what I'm saying?
There are swingers clubs full of married people that's comfortable letting their mate do that. So some people are comfortable. Yeah. Club, they be swinging and slanging.
Yes, but if we agree that this is what we're gonna do, and I'm not gonna wait until something happens to you to be like, let's start swinging. No, you're not gonna want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of selfish. I don't want to be with no selfish people.
What's selfish? Wanting to go have sex elsewhere? That's selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there can be an argument made for both, because I think it's selfish to condemn a 30-year-old to never get again.
But still, guess what? Being a selfless person would be like, go enjoy your life and leave me alone, or go have sex if you want to and leave me here to die. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be like, no, make you feel good about yourself. Like, no, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
I need you, because what I keep saying to you, and this is what keeps blowing my mind. I'm gonna ask you this shit one more time. You're 29, right? You ain't ever put your dick in a vagina again. Look, they're so warm and cozy.
Listen, first of all,
never put your dick in a pussy again.
First of all,
at 29, you're gonna just cut off your dick, basically.
First of all, are you listening to me? First of all,
yes.
First of all, when I love, it's wait. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. Cut it out. Yes.
First of all, when I love, we take it serious, a serious thing.
Yeah, love.
Is it me? Serious thing, joke thing. Is it me? I said na patos, you understand, or real thing. I take love things serious. No joke. That's why I'm gonna run down love. I'm in love with everybody, because guess what? Take it serious.
It's serious.
That's just it.
Well said. Well, okay, maybe it's us. So far, all the men on here was not fucking with that. And me and KJ are the only one like, I think that's fucked up. So I ain't gonna never get dick again. You trying to tell me never?
That's what you wanted the whole time?
Well, it's not, because I think, again, this is me in this whole transition phase that I'm going through now. I don't know what I'm becoming. I'm unaware. I don't know. But it's like I would easily just stay with brokies, cheaters, triflingers. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with names for them. I done been with all of it. And the thing is, with me, we have that in common. If we're together, we're together. Like, if I'm with you, you never have to worry about me swaying. I'm loyal to a fault. I ride for my nigga to the end of time. All this dumb shit that we do all the time. Yes, I've done these to men that did not deserve that, right? So it's like, then you think about sex and how important it is and how casual it can be, according to men, right? I don't think sex is casual. I don't have casual sex. I got damn near be in love with you to get you some pussy. So, but men, though, they could just do it this morning. Forget all about her. If you fuck at 9 o'clock, you can forget all about this girl.
But sex is also medical stuff. It relieves stress. It helps with allergies. It helps with migraines.
Don't you want me to be stress-free, Stretch? You don't want wifey to be stress-free? Okay, you already can't walk, right? You dick gone. You see my hands?
Like I said, being the person I am, I'm gonna be like, just leave me. I'm gonna be like, just leave me here to die. If you're like, okay, peace out. I'm like,
better go get this dude. No. I get it. That's a good gauge. And we trailed off on like love. Like I was saying, I don't know if I've ever actually been in love with a man at this point, because the way I feel about my kid, which are two different loves, I get it, but I would easily take a bullet for Mia today, like hands down, not a problem.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like at the time with
our definition.
But now that I know that I was a gal clone, I was a man clone, I was like, oh, bitch, you would have been dead for a nigga that was cheating on me.
I was like, yeah, man.
I get ready to die, but to die about that dick for a dick that ain't even mine. Everybody done had it around Broward County.
It was a whole Yemen. Yeah, it was a whole Yemen. But
I was saying Yemen.
I feel like we moved the goalposts for what love really is nowadays. It's not about how happy you made me, all of this stuff anymore. It's like what looks good to everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
We want to be
what
accepted
everybody
by our
else would
peers.
think.
And I blame social media for that, because everybody wants to be posting their relationship or every little thing that they do.
Yeah, so most of them are unhappy and in real life. So
that's that hurt.
It goes back to, like I said, we move the goalpost to what love is really supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? It's love is selfless. It's a very selfless thing. Very selfless. And a lot of people are not very selfless nowadays.
Sure.
Well, it's a risky game too, because you know, you get all. Remember, you said it.
For me, like I tell you.
Yeah.
Like I tell you all the time, I'm barely ever wrong about a person. Oh, I could read a person so quickly and easily.
How you
yes. It's not a psychic. It's just so much people are the same in so many ways. You're like, bro, not you again. You know what I'm saying?
Not this type. Oh, yes, I agree. There's a type. Okay, there's like a type of person, so you can kind of tell.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you're one of these.
Yeah.
And then when you meet somebody and it's like, damn, I can't read you. You're kind of different. You're like, so what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Something
not right. Superpower don't work.
But then right. It don't work when you meet somebody with some sense. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. It don't work when you meet somebody with. So, I mean, right. I hear you. I think that what I said to him, Kay, last night, it was like, I do think that we throw this love thing around a little bit too frivolously. Like, I've been talking to somebody, and because we just get along so well and the vibe is so good, like getting off the phone, my instinct, my natural, I wanted to say, okay, I love you, bye. And it's like, hey, bitch, calm that down. You don't love that nigga.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Do you? I was like, damn, do I love him? Why do I feel like I want to say it? And
I think I love him.
Yeah. Right. And it's like, wait, am I in love? Self.
But for me, for me, it's like,
you know.
For me, it's like, I won't even say the word until I really can be like, we have to talk for a long time, first of all, because I'm not going to be single.
Do you feel the urge, like in your talking with girls or whatever, however you do it, or with your exes or whatever, did you feel it and stopped yourself, like felt like you wanted to say it, but stopped yourself because you weren't sure?
No, because I have to mean it.
Your mind don't even work like that.
I never said it to my exes either.
Nah, I have to mean it. I have to
Kay, different breed. Kay is gangster. So
yeah,
me, I'm like, I love. I'm just like, oh my.
I'm a genuine dude. I'm not gonna say it unless I mean it. I'm not gonna say it unless I truly mean it. I'm not gonna say it because you say it. It's not gonna happen. I will shut you down completely. But
so I'm not gonna be I love you. You're gonna be like, that's nice.
You sure?
Like are you sure? In my relationship now, he said it first. He said, I went, what? Like it threw me off.
Shit like that. That's where we at with this.
I was like,
but I always pick it apart. Like, what makes you say that though? Why?
You see, look, Stretch. If we're dating and I'm just like, hey babe, I love you. Like, not while we fucking or something, because people throw promises out when they fucking, right? But if you're just like laid up in the bed, and I was like, tall ass man, I love you. And you're just like, but what makes you love me? If you don't get out of my house. Get out. And it would be easier to do that with you because I know you so well. So it's like, okay, you should get out. Don't start questioning me. What I said, get the fuck out.
Just accept the love.
Just accept it.
Okay? Right, but that's what I'm saying. All right. So I'm not gonna be single a whole 5 or 6 years, and then 2 months in, I'm like, oh, I love you.
Yeah. It takes time.
True.
It's gonna be like a whole 8-9 months before I'm like even open to saying some shit like that. Some
That's
wild
too long,
shit.
Stretch. Oh.
No, I gotta be sure we ain't arguing.
8-9 months. It takes you to know if you love it.
First of all, if we argue within the first 2 or 3 months, that's a red flag for me.
Lord,
like,
what if y'all?
Like, this is the honeymoon stage. We're in the honeymoon stage. Why are we arguing one month?
That don't mean mistakes can't happen. And let's argue.
But that's what I'm saying.
Call them tiny disagreements.
First of all, I want to know what happens when we argue. I want to know what happens when you're hungry. I want to know what happens when you're in the house when you're sick. I want to know what happens if we're around each other 24/7. I want to know all these things before I'm like, oh, I love you, and I didn't know you was a serial killer.
But that's what I'm saying. Because to me, when you say that, that sounds like you're because it happens. You know what I mean? You and somebody get along. You and the vibe are happening. I've never made the decision to be in love.
But the reason why I said that,
what I'm saying is he wants to see all parts of you, so he can love you as a whole and not in parts.
Right.
But how can you control it? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but Leah, but that's what I'm saying, Leah. I did that
now before. Y'all got me stressed out. Y'all see my hands when I start doing shit like this? It's like, but how don't you love her?
I did that before within that first 2 or 3 months. I'm like, oh, I love you. But I feel like that came from me trying to talk to her for a whole 8 months before that. And she finally decided to go out with me. And then, it was, but I did that before, and I'm not doing that again. It's like,
did she love you back? I mean, you're single now, so it didn't work out. But did she love you back?
That's what she said, but her actions said something different. Yeah, it's easy to say. You throw it around so loosely, but do you really mean it though?
Yeah, I'm with him. I never said that unless I absolutely 100% meant it. Like, because it's
now I probably wouldn't even say it at all. Unless I really, really mean it.
Well, here's the thing. You can love someone, but not be in love with someone. What about that? How y'all feel about that whole little scenario?
Very true.
I love you. Keisha, I love you too. Y'all don't believe me?
Yes, that's another level.
I love you guys very much.
That's another level. That's another level. Okay. That's another level. Now we down here now. We're not talking about down here.
So would you say it like that then? Because it's true.
No, but not in a relationship, because they're gonna take it that way. They're not gonna take it like, oh, no, I got love for you.
If we start dating today, Stretch, and you're like, I love you too, man. Yeah.
No, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna literally be like, I'm gonna be like,
he told me he loved me in 2 days.
I'm gonna be like, hey, I really love you.
Oh, you gotta think about it.
So yeah, I'm literally like, I'm in the whole zone, like, damn, I love you.
You a lover boy, Stretch, so I don't believe you.
Yes, but that's why I gotta be careful. That's why I gotta be careful.
Like, emphasize or like stress over people saying just regular love you versus I love you, because I know there's two of those type of people.
I'm her. I'm the I. Don't you ever tell me like you what? Love you. What? I love you. Oh, okay, nigga, because you're about to get left. You have to get off my terms of endearment. What's wrong with you? I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm a lover boy. I know this at heart. I know I'm a lover boy. So guess what? Before I ever even think about no love with nobody, I'm gonna mean it, because
okay,
I'm not gonna waste that.
So we got here, Judah. His thing is, action weighs more than words. So he's talking about this love thing, but I'm gonna take that to another topic, right? So action means more than words. Let's say you're dating somebody or you're talking to somebody and they say they don't want to be in a relationship, but all their actions show they want to be in a relationship, and that just kind of progresses, and they more and more show you very relationship shit. You meet the shit, you spending the night every other day, y'all fucking raw at this point. Condoms where? Nowhere.
Then we just talked about this the other day.
I know. We're talking about for the podcast now. So actions are showing that I want to be with you.
Listen, if
I want
for me, your word is your bond. Right. If we decide, hey, we just fuck it. Okay, whatever happens, we just fuck it. Like, if you catch feelings, that's on you. But this is our agreement. Unless we have this other conversation. Unless we have this other conversation, like, I think we should take it to the next level. Unless we have that conversation, don't come to me with no shit. Don't come to me with none of that shit.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's so funny, because Terry said that. Terry just said that last episode. Terry was like,
yeah, your word is your bond. And understanding is very important. It's very important to have an understanding. It's very important not to have misunderstandings.
Because you can't catch feelings having fuck buddies.
Yeah. You can't just be a fuck buddy and be like, all right, we have feelings now, so let's be together.
And that happens, and everything messes up, and you're fucking on top. Like, you can't do that.
We talked about that on the last episode, because my question was, can people just be fuck buddies and not catch feelings?
I can. Because
I
That's like, say I'm a fuck buddy. Hey, wait, hold on.
Hey, I'm good with it. I'm perfectly fine.
I did that many moons ago, but a lot of people can't.
No, I don't think I would
it.
never sign up for some shit like that. Because
I done did it.
For me anyway, I've yet to become comfortable with casual sex. Like I said, I damn near got to be in love for me to want to do it. Like I got to feel for this dude. We got to be on some different kind of vibes for my vagina to even like flip the switch to turn on. So it's just like I can't be nobody fuck buddy. Like no.
Yeah, I was 18 when I did that. Like when
Yeah. But the thing is, it's harder for females to do that. To be honest.
I have a homegirl. The reason I have a homegirl that she's pretty gangster with this stuff. This is years ago at this point. But it's like she got mad because it's just like she called this dude that was her fuck buddy. She's like, I called him and pick up the phone. I said, well, what'd you call him for? She's like, I just wanted to talk. I said, is that what you guys do? I thought you guys just, did the little pokey in the whole thing. She was like, yeah, but that don't mean a nigga can't pick up the phone. I said, but isn't that what you signed up for? Isn't that how?
The only time you talk is when where, how long, like
not when, where, when you're gonna be home.
Yeah, and don't be in your feelings when you see them out with dancing with somebody or talking to somebody. Don't be in your feelings. It's not what it is.
You shouldn't be, because you could just hit them up later at night, be like, hey, come over, and that should be the rap. Like,
yeah, that's it. And if you're doing something, he's not supposed to be mad about it either. That's how it is.
I hear you.
It's a gangster thing. You gotta be G.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I'm gangster as fuck.
The gangster.
Not right there. Not right there. Not with just the sex.
Yeah. It's not for everybody.
It ain't for everybody. It ain't for the weak. No. And that's where I'll accept weakness. Okay.
Because you gotta understand, because you're like, you have this amazing sex with this person, right? And in your head, you're like, he's probably fucking some other people, or she's probably fucking some other people. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Nothing. Just take your
not a goddamn
and go on about your day.
Yes.
That's all we do here.
Right? Yes. Can you imagine being a side nigga too? Like, oh, you gotta be gangster. I'm telling you.
That's hilarious.
You gotta be gangster. And she gonna be out with her man, and you're gonna be like.
So what do you do when you get in your feelings? I'm assuming you've been a side nigga before. Have you been a nigga before?
Yes.
What do you do when you actually starting to like your boss, right? Because you're what do you do when you start to like this girl? It's like, damn, I got a thing for this bitch. Side nigga, shh.
What do you know your place? You're not gonna be a loyal side nigga. You're just gonna be out doing your thing. She's just one of the other ones.
it's the loyalty amongst thieves for me, right? She's shit, and neither are you, but y'all gonna be loyal and not tell me that shit.
That make no sense. Like, she gotta understand, you ain't his. Like, I'm not yours. You belong to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be doing that what the hell I want to do. As for you, you're doing what the hell you want to do too, just in your own way. Right. So don't come tell me about I should be loyal to you as a side dude. Nah.
And that's again, because they've had a conversation, there shouldn't be any question about that.
It's an understanding.
I think that is more. I would say we probably fail at that more. When women sign up for being for fuck buddies or whatever the case, it's like women have a tendency. I've done this many times where we make up in our mind that we can change this dude, right? We can change his mind, or we can make his, opinions change, or we can show him something. And I think, and I would make this decision when I made those decisions to deal with a guy, and we'd probably be together. I'm always somebody's girlfriend, so that's not really the point. But just with little things that you see that you don't like, I would always kind of, okay, well, he'll understand, or he'll eventually get the hang of it, or whatever. And I think the older I got, the more you really wholeheartedly accept that if this is what the fuck was discussed, you got to kind of lead with that. And I think women have a tendency to always feel like we can change these niggas. That's not how it works. Like that's
the thing you can change is your clothes, and that's about it.
You said that you could change his clothes.
Not even.
I can change my man clothes. I could do that.
If I don't want to push it on, you can't put it on me. I'm sorry. Because a lot of these girls be dressing their man up like females, and it's not cool.
Oh no,
it's not cool.
That's not
cool. Champion Lover does not play that shit.
No, it's not cool.
No.
See, man?
That's unfortunate. I do think that's a gauge. And the last thing we just had, this was after we stopped the podcast, but he was just talking about one of the guys, his name is Bree, and his logic was just, he's very nice. He's like he goes out, if he comes in town, he doesn't live here. So if he comes in town, he'd take me and Bree out, girl Bree. I kept saying Mr. Bree and girl Bree. It's gonna be hilarious. Mr. Bree, girl Bree. So he's like, y'all come in town to take y'all out. And he's like, I'd buy y'all drinks. Like I'd get us drinks. I'd make sure y'all straight, you know, stuff like that. And he's like, when he does stuff like that, he realizes that with certain women, it kind of throws them off. It makes them get attached. But mind you, he's also talking about a scenario when if he's just like having maybe casual sex somewhat, he doesn't make his casual sex like it's supposed to be. He is rubbing motherfuckers' feet and cooking and shit like that. And he was like, I'm a nice nigga. I was like, yeah, you too nice. And now she don't want to leave because you're doing little dumb shit like remembering that I like Doritos or something. And you show, here's some Doritos. How you remember? And now we in love because you remember things about me. We like stuff like that. So you set yourself up to set us up. And I said, no, me and Bree told him you're somewhat leading these women on.
He's doing too much.
Cause yeah.
If it's just casual sex, be casual.
But this is just his. But to his point, which I agree. What if that's just how you are? Just because we had the talk. It's me and Stretch, right? So me and Stretch, we fucking casually, and we already had the talk that we don't. This ain't gonna be no more than that. That doesn't change the fact that if I'm fucking you, I like to rub feet. Maybe I got a feet thing. I'm cooking. Oh, you hungry? I'm here. You can have something to eat. Oh, I had to stop at the gas station to pick up condoms before I came here to dick you down. Oh, she like Doritos. Let me get her some Doritos because I'm gonna get myself some Funyuns. I don't know. You know, like in his mind, it's all very innocent. But I was like, you dealing with like emotional women.
And again, it's all about communication. There needs to be a conversation. Be like, hey, this is what I do for women. Do you accept? Do you like this? Yes, no, maybe so.
Shake hands on it, like
yeah. Content. There needs to be a conversation, so that way there's expectations on both sides. If you're doing too much, it's not what she wants. Then there's miscommunication.
Paul says he's doing husband things to chicks he doesn't love, which is true because I know that is very husband behavior.
I get it.
You rub the feet, Stretch?
No. I'm not touching your feet unless I love you. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You get a booty rub. You get a booty rub. You get a booty rub.
Oh, I bet you would rub my ass. Like I'm not gonna rub a girl ass, but whatever. But I know it's real. Oh, but it's not real. That's the point, right? Get it?
Mm-hmm. Massages, borderline.
Because massage maybe to sex, so I'm sure that's why you would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Y'all ain't shit. Ain't shit at all. Yeah,
it works.
Let me give you a massage. Just if you want to have sex, you say that. Because
no. Because guess what? If you're already having sex, it's just another thing.
Just like a foot rub is another thing. So see, that's where it gets weird. Because it's another thing.
Cause guess what? Foot rub is me rubbing your feet and looking you in the eyes and telling me about
you ain't gotta look at me, boy, for the boy rubbing.
I want to hear that. So while rubbing your feet, we're gonna be talking about your day and who pissed you off. No, I want to hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking get it over with.
Yeah.
Let's just say no, because that happened to me. The last guy I was talking to, I'm sitting there talking to him. He just picked up my foot. I'm like, what's happening? Oh, okay. And you're right. Look at me in my eyes, rubbing the hell out my feet. I'm like, okay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's more intimate than a lot of things.
When do you let people meet your parents? KJ, you've been with the same nigga for like 90 years, so I don't know if this is a good gauge for you, but when do you guys determine who meets parents and stuff like that?
When we get real serious, when we get to that level where I'm sure that I want to be with you, then you get to that point.
So we talking about 8-9 months, because that's when you say I love you.
No. If you pass the month,
they can meet your mama before you love them.
If you pass a month or two, if you pass 2 months of constantly dating, though, not the first of the month and then the 25th and then we call it a whole month of dating. No, that's 2 days of dating. Yeah, that's nonstop. Different. You got to be constantly dating for that 1-2 months, and then I'm like, I'm really into you now because you survive longer than most, so you're gonna be coming to my house now.
See potential.
Yeah, you're gonna be coming to my house now, so you know.
It's very rude. It's rude not to. Right.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So at this point, you're gonna be allowed to come to my house, and I'm gonna be like, Mom, this is such Mom, that's such a whatever. And
that's my little thing right there.
I'm a little baby. You know what I'm saying?
Little baby.
But
That's okay.
But imagine, but for a guy, it's kind of different, you know, because mom will meet 10 girls within a year,
right?
and
She's
she'd
like, oh,
be
which
like,
one is this?
so I'm to the other one.
Yeah, especially Jamaican parents, they rude as.
Yeah, but when it comes to females, it's like she's very skeptical with that. She's not going to take every guy to mom unless she's actually sure, because you know what mom looking at you like it's the fifth one. Like,
You out here throwing pussies like what I told you. Who taught you that? What about you, Kay?
That's hard for me to answer because every person I've dated, my mom met them before we started dating. We're all friends. Okay. Like, I met Josh right before, like, he was one of the second people I met at college. And when my mother dropped me off, he was standing there. So it's not like, but.
Yeah, you can't answer this question.
Yeah, it's hard for me. I would say.
You can't answer this question.
It'd be months. It wouldn't be like 2 or 3. It'd be probably a little bit later for that me.
Sounds like you've been dating since college and the days when it's puppy love days still, you know, where mommy goes to your little crush.
We've broken up a couple of times, but consistently it's been about 5 years now. 5, 6.
Yeah, you can't answer this question. I'm sorry.
In my case, with my mom, I warn people off rip, like, Jillian not the one you just want to meet, okay? Like, my mom is tough, right? My mom thinks the world of me. I'm her firstborn. I'm her little master's degree baby. Like, literally, she expected me to date like a fucking astronaut, first of all. So if you're ready for what my mom is going to lay on you, then fine. And my thing is, it's different because it's like my mom lives with me, right? So it's like, to me, it's always, I'm like, Mom, you don't want to like go visit somebody this weekend? Like, to me, that's another reason why dating is so weird. It's like, what if I'm dating and I just want to have casual sex with my boo that I'm dating in the middle of the afternoon? I'm gonna have to walk in past this lady, she in my fucking living room. So it's just like, this is difficult for me. And I don't, because it's also with my kid. Like, my kid is where I'm on some, it's like months. Because you would have to then, me and her dad have a rule where you got to meet him first. Like, that's the thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to really feel a certain kind of way about you. My mom is lighter than that, just because she's in my house. So it's like, oh, mom, it's a stretch. Yeah, it's a stretch. Oh, hi. And then she's gonna start drilling you. And then she probably you Jamaican. That's gonna work. She gives Jamaicans an easier time. I noticed.
No, it's one thing with me. For me, I always get along. I always get along with parents. Always.
And see, with my
mom, I ain't never met my mama, my guy.
No,
my mama is ridiculous.
I've dated some that tried to be tough because the girl warned me, like, oh, my mom is like, and my dad. It was like mom and dad though. It's like mom and dad is like tough and this and that. And it's like, because I grew up around grown folks, like my dad's friends were cool with me. They sit down and talk to me like they're grown people. Because I grew up with them, I could relate to them. So I think it's just easier for me to get along with parents. You know, once the conversation. I want you to meet my
mama now on purpose, just so you.
No, but I get it though. I get it. I get it. But
my mom's the complete opposite. She's mad chill. She'll be like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But my uncles, on the other hand, they will interrogate you like you stole.
Yeah, like I said, I've never had that. Only like I said, for the simple fact, I get along with people off it, like especially grown people. I have good conversations with them because I can relate to them. Like we talk about, especially if they're Jamaican.
Yeah, literally. Because I've only had one Jamaican boyfriend, like consistently. So she knew him in like high school when we dated, and I dated it again like in adult life. So I noticed that she gave the Jamaican less of a hard time than the others. And so it's like, and me and my mom have a very different relationship too. Like I'm grown. Like I'm somebody's mama too. We just me and my mom have a way different relationship. So even though I'm saying she's tough, she's a little less ridiculous now because it's just like, Mom, you got to stop. You can't be drilling every, like, you know, but I don't know. I just noticed that she's a little nicer on Jamaicans. And then I think my mom, I know it's with her too. if you're handsome, which I've always dated handsome guys, I think. So she's nicer on the handsome ones too. I told you she's an asshole. My grandma was kind of like that. My grandma, when she was up here from Jamaica a couple times, there was this one guy I was dating. He probably is the prettiest guy I ever dated in my life. He was from Belize. He was high yellow. He had green eyes, like my favorite shade of green, like the inside of a cucumber green. He was gorgeous. And she was just like, this the one. This the way. I was like, why? Because he's pretty? You don't know nothing else about this nigga, but all you know is he looks nice and will make pretty children. So
how are you going to be when Mia brings a dude home?
I think she'll be really good because I think I'll be more like my mom. Like, I'm going to be tough because my daughter obviously is going to be amazing. She's probably going to be an astronaut. So it's like, oh, so what does he do? Where you go to school? So you don't have any, like my mom used to really, so where you go to school? Oh, I didn't go to school. Oh, so what do you do? Oh, okay. And all she's literally giving you the judgiest eyes possible.
Yeah, but the thing is that the thing is
no fucks. And I won't either about my child. So
for me, it always starts like that. It always starts like, so what do you do? This and that. And it's like, so I do this, so what do you do? And we're having a conversation now. You get what I'm saying? Now it's like, you're not drilling me, we're talking. You get what I'm saying? That's what a lot of guys really get intimidated by that. And you're like, oh, I do this and that, and you're getting the questions coming in. Now I'm like, I'm giving it back to you. I'm like, all right, so what do you do? You know, like, let's talk.
And what if she like, don't worry about what I do. I'm not trying to fuck your daughter.
No. Nah, but now you're blatantly trying to be rude. You're not trying to find anything.
My mama not that bad. She's not that bad.
That's what I'm saying. When you get to the point of being disrespectful, then I'm gonna be like, all right, it was nice coming here, but I have to go.
Miss so and so, I'm gonna go out.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep. That's me. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna just head out. I'm gonna head out. That's me.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. So
understandable.
But as long as you don't get disrespectful, good. If you get disrespectful now, like you're trying to intimidate me, I got my gun on me, my nigga. Like, we could do whatever you want.
You about to shoot somebody in mama's church.
But no, not the daddy. The daddy I would be talking about. The daddy, yeah. But my nigga, you could call all the uncles, all the friends. I don't give a damn. Like, if you watch Bad Boys when they go in that room and you see all them niggas with guns and stuff, I'm like, I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. Y'all could kill me right now.
It's especially because we're all old, so it's not necessary to be this.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't try me like that, because I would raise hell because I can. Don't do that, because I got me a bad man friend too. I'm a bad man uncle to a bad man cousin too. Don't try that.
So Jamaican.
Is it me? But that's what I'm saying. You come to me with respect, we have a conversation. Hey, you dating my daughter, sir? Yes, I am, sir. You know?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I asked a little boy that, he was like, you said you trying to date my daughter? Yes, I am, ma'am. At least he said, ma'am. I go from manners, right? And because I was raised by a very strong Jamaican woman, you know, I listen for the, you come in the house, good night, good evening. I listen to that. And I have to be fair, Americans don't do that. So
listen, have you ever met a ghetto Jamaican mother before? You ever meet one of those?
I don't think so.
Like that. Yeah, I've met two of them. And after them start like, so you know, them go off like, why am I coming to my house like a man? I'm like, mama, listen, like that. That's why I'm here. And just start laugh, and it goes from there, because they understand that they don't intimidate you. Once they feel like it, once they feel like it start with this. Yes. No.
Now they feel like you weak. Yeah, they don't. Like that.
No, you're gonna be interrogated like in a room.
You might know.
You can't be like that. I was raised by grown people. I was. My friends were grown. I didn't hang around people my age. So you can't tell me nothing that I haven't seen before. You can't come to me. As an old soul. Yeah, you gotta come to me with respect. That's all it is. We respect each other.
And it is hard to drill so much. You're like, what do you do? I do so and so and so. So what do you do? It's like, oh, okay.
Whatever. Yeah, she's not even going to expect that. You know what I'm saying? So you got now we're having a conversation. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not about, oh yeah, look at boys, you have to listen to me. Now you're overstepping it.
Well, it's true, because you are a grown ass man at this point. So you may be older than me. Obviously, you gave birth to the girl I'm trying to fuck on, but I'm also an adult, and this is the work. I think my daughter, I think I'll probably be more like my mom, and then Manny, he's probably gonna be, I don't know, it depends, because I think with him, Manny used to be a hoe, right? Big old hoe. So it's like hoes always have a hard time thinking about people doing to their daughters what they did to everybody else. And I think hopefully our child gets my karma and all my good blessings that I've bestowed upon people, because if she got to deal with your shit, it's going to be ridiculous. And so I don't know what his thing is going to be, but she has 3 uncles. Let's not even mention my brother Ricardo. He's fucking ridiculous. He's Jamaican as fuck and ridiculous. So she has a lot of uncles around her, but she does have the Mees and the Micahs and, you know, the Pages and all that to help make it a little more normal. But I honestly don't know what he's going to be like when she starts dating.
I feel like for people like that, for daughters like that, that don't get the blessing, you would say, are the ones that see the stuff that their dads are doing or their moms are doing. If they have the choice to choose for themselves, none of that matters. What their parents did in their past. You just, now once you don't see it, like for instance, your daughter doesn't see none of that.
She ain't know.
So she has a choice to
wearing my ass out.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think it's a, like a bad blessing type of thing. I just feel like a lot of times the kids see it. They can see stuff like that. You might think they don't, but they do. So, you know, that's where the bad blessing comes from, them seeing it and not knowing how to process that, you know. But when they don't see it and they got to choose for themselves, it's another story.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I feel.
Well, that's beautiful, Stretch. I think that might be all I have for y'all. I want to save this one for Micah, because you know she's okay. This is more of a statement. I just want to say, I don't know if you guys ever watched that show, Married at First Sight. Y'all ever seen that?
Yes, I have a friend from college that was on one of the seasons.
Oh,
no, I don't watch that crap.
So I watched it. Micah made me watch a couple episodes, and I was trying to finish watching it here in my room, and I just got over it because it's just like, oh my God. And it was funny because I was sitting there and so the idea of the show is they get everything about you, Stretch, your height, your preferences, what you like, what you don't like, how you feel about sex, how you feel about marriage, what you eat, blah, blah, blah. They get all that. They get all mine. They get all Cage's, everything. And then they match people up based on like just really straight up compatibility tests and scientifically what it makes sense, whatever, all that. And then match up looks wise for the most part. So these people literally, the first time they meet each other is at their wedding. They, you know, pick whatever, they have the wedding, it's beautiful. And then they have like 3 months to decide if they want to stay married or get divorced.
Yeah.
Like 3 months, like 90 days.
Might be longer than that, might be 6 months.
Maybe 6, fine. So they have that time to figure it out. So just imagine how crazy that is. Like on paper, I'm supposed to match. So theoretically, if they match me and you up, it'd be like, okay, oh, they're both Jamaican. That's something that we realized, oh, we got in common. The more we talk, and the way me and you talk all the time, and we see how much we get along, made that comparison, right? And they would have known that we would have got along. So it's funny because I'm watching it, and it was just like, I'm watching the wives, and 2 of them, they just keep fucking crying. And I'm just, this is annoying as fuck. And I'm like, man, this is why niggas don't want to deal with us half the time. That it was so funny. I was sitting there on my bed, this bed here, watching the TV, and I was like, man, if this bitch cried one more time, I just turned the TV off. I was like, I'm gonna watch something else. And I was like, dang. In that one instant, I felt like a man. And I'm a crier. Like I cry a lot. And I was like, damn.
Yes, you do.
I'll be crying all fucking time. But yes, my thing is, I'm crying to somebody that like knows me. They only known these girls for like 3 weeks. He don't give a fuck about that. And then my thing is, why is she crying? I wouldn't give a shit. Like in one instance, the guy, she's like, he's not coming home. And I just don't understand. It just feels like rejection. Bitch, he don't know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I just want him to come home. I just want him to hold me. I don't even like people touching me. I do not like people touching me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. I don't care if we've been on 6 days. Do not touch me unless I make it okay to touch me. So she want to be.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
She touch me all the time. So, but it's like, don't touch me. Like, I don't like that. So she was just in there crying, and she was just like, and then the other one, she's honestly very annoying. The redhead one, she was annoying as hell. And so she's like crying too, because she was like, he's just so ridiculous. And I just can't take it. And I was like, man.
I know which season you're watching now.
If this is how I make men feel when I do this, it's like, oh, Leah. So now I'm about to be ridiculous. Like, y'all think y'all like me. Okay. Wait till I fully turn into whoever the fuck y'all about to be sick of my shit. I'm gonna be out here I'm gonna be like Brie.
Hey, listen, it'd be the funniest thing. It'd be the funniest thing on Mia's birthday or she's graduating or some shit.
I'm start crying.
There's
certain crying I can't control.
First day of school, my baby.
Oh. Yes, I always cry on first day of school every time. I cry on her
Listen,
birthday every
it's
time.
hilarious to me. It's just funny.
Everyone thinks it's funny, and I that's why I do it more now, because I don't even do it more, but I show people it's like, this is it. But I literally last year I made an attempt. The attempt was just to record her and be fine. And it's like, as soon as I see 12 o'clock and see the date, I was like, oh, well, I'm about to start crying now if I think about it too much. It's bad.
That's what made it so funny, is that we know that you were trying not to. And they just
yes. My sister's birthday came up. I was bawling, crying. But it's just like, I'm sitting there looking, and like for guys who don't like dealing with like tears and stuff like that, watching these girls cry on here, I was like, but girl, you don't even know him for real. And but it's like, yeah, he's your husband, but bitch, he ain't really your husband. This nigga don't love you, you know? So it was just like,
I feel like that's all just fabricated stuff, because there's no way you're gonna fall for a person in 3 or 4 months to marry them. People just do marriage is just this thing that you can't
but it's
do.
not a bad idea.
But that's no different than an arranged marriage.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad idea.
It seems like the same thing. It seems like the same thing to me. Arranged,
but it works. Arranged marriages work. I mean, these people have been married for years, and that's why they always say you can learn to love somebody. You can grow to develop whatever. And so they're matching you on compatibility. You're equally yoked, right? Which is what we were hollering about earlier. They're matching you with people that you're equally yoked to.
Mm-hmm.
And so all you need to do now is see if you're making the match. And I use many dating app scenarios and blah blah blah.
Listen, there's one thing I've learned.
They are still together and they've had
kids. Some of them are still together for real. They stayed.
Mm-hmm. It's one thing I learned though. I learned one thing about life. No matter how good it looks on paper, it doesn't make a difference. Like, we could have the best basketball team on paper, 7-foot guys, right? And you put them on the court, right? You put them on the court, and it looks ridiculous. It's the same thing.
And goofy as fuck. That's why.
Yeah, it looks ridiculous, but it seems like the perfect situation. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. I feel like you find these two people that they probably like the same thing, but you know what? I hate when you sneeze. It annoys me. Or when you sleep, you snore. Pisses me off.
But that's irrelevant. Those are very surface, superficial things, and that's something else, like what we talked about the other night. I guess we'll
this. I get that, but
if you do something, things.
Right? If you do something that annoy me, for me personally, I'm not gonna want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But
you are mad picky, Stretch.
I am.
Mad picky.
There's things I'll compromise it, but there's things is like
I ain't heard a compromise out of you yet. His only compromise, Kay, he done told me so far, is like whatever, he has to have amazing sex, right, with whoever he's with. And then he was like, but that's something he'll compromise with, because he can teach her how to do amazing sex.
Yeah, the tricks, yes. The bone flick and the kin popalik and spin on the fun and
he want bitches to be busting a split on the dick. That's crazy to me. And it's like, okay. And then you know your situation, what you don't do. So I just feel like, okay, how does that feel? You want a girl to be all this, interesting in the bed. You ain't doing it. Where your list at? You ain't be Simone yourself up. That's not fair.
I am.
All right. Well, I think a book I always read every time I get in a breakup. I love that book. It just always gives me this rejuvenating thing. It's called Single Is Not a Curse. It's by Tony Gatskin. And one thing Tony Gatskin did in there is like, women, kind of like the meme I saw, where it's like women are dating men's bank books and men are dating women's bodies, right? A lot of guys want to talk to me just because of how I look, right? Leah looks nice. I look good next to you, right? Especially short guys love me because it's like, oh, she's perfect. It's like, oh, I like my niggas taller. All right. I feel so bad for short guys because I know I look perfect for you, bro. I'm 5'.
Like, you gotta be this tall to ride this.
You gotta be up there though, because if you right here to me, how are you gonna save me from kidnappers, right? They're both our little asses. We both gone. No one sees us ever again. So I like my men tall, but it's like women go for, we want a guy that's tall and looks good, and all the thought we put into this, people rarely put thought into the type of person that they are. And if we are compatible and if we will work, if you ain't gonna get on my nerves when we laid up in here, because every day isn't gonna be, trips and dinner. And
but you know what? A lot of guys, they deal with, them put up with so much shit because, hey, at the end of the day, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
women do too. Women say,
because you hold on to that one thing. Like, damn, our earlobes are so pretty. I just love it. No matter how much shit,
love my earlobes. That's lit.
no matter
I've
how
never had
much
a man
shit
tell me.
she gives you, no matter how much you just love these earlobes, and that's what you're holding on to. I love her earlobes, but I can't let it go.
So stupid.
That's stupid to me. That's real stupid to me. But it happens.
It happens.
It happens. Because if you're dating her body, bro, no matter how crazy she acts, she slash your tires, all these things, and you're like, but she fine though.
She fine as fuck. And all your homeboys is like, man, you the man, bro.
Yeah. You don't.
Leah, and all you thinking is, yeah, she fine, but that bitch is crazy. I had to repair my windows 3 times. Leah and bust all my windows out. And I said to guys, and guys see me, it's like, you just sold this. And guys tell me more often than you would believe how perfect they feel like I am for them. Not even people that I talk to as much as I talk to you. Like, just random people that have never even talked to me on the phone. And I'm just like, my nigga, you don't know me. Like, why, how, I'm so
how?
What
how?
I did, what
how?
I said. You don't know nothing about
even
me,
with
right?
me, even with me, it's like, how do you know I'm not crazy?
How you know I'm not crazy as fuck? Like, what's wrong with you?
Let me know I'm crazy, so.
Yeah, like, and then they meet me and they're like, you're an asshole. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just different. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, man, that just don't look good on you. Like, that makeup look like you about to die. Like,
Casket sharp. She look casket sharp.
Yeah, that makeup that look like white around here.
Yes.
And
yes. They didn't blend. She look like dopey.
I'm gonna tell you, go take that shit off. Wash that shit off your face.
And some people don't like that, but I like that. I need that level of honesty with my man. Like, how you gonna let me come out of the house looking like this? You gonna let me walk out of the house looking like this? You don't love me.
Yes. And then they got a bunch of friends with them that not gonna tell them either.
Yeah, that's not how me and my friends set up. Mike, wait to tell you, your hair don't look good. Micah, hey, I'll fix that.
Listen, I'm a lot. I'm a whole lot. I'm a whole handful to deal with. Like, you're gonna have to get up to work out with me. You gonna have to get your shit together dealing with me. Okay.
Hey, I feel the same way. But see, and I like you. You are, because your thing is you're willing to work with somebody, and I understand that this may make me a little difficult because I don't feel like working with nobody about nothing. But I think that's because of the mood that I'm in. I don't think I'm in a very welcoming place for whatever, but I am a very affectionate person. So I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to be lovey-dovey, and I like to be laid up, and I want to go out of town with somebody because I tell Trish all the time, I can't wait to fuck somebody out of town. Oh my gosh, it could be Miami. Let's just go to Miami. I'm gonna feel like I'm in the Bahamas. I'm throwing.
It's a lot better. Trust me, it's so.
Yeah, out of town sex is so much fun.
I don't understand why.
So you said
a lot better.
I said, I don't understand why, but it is. It's just so
it is.
Right. It's because it's just something about being somewhere new,
Yeah, it's just the environment.
Memories. You're making new memories with Bay,
Man, that environment gets different. It's just different. And the fact that you can just make a mess. Oh Lord.
That's so nasty. Every time you say that, I'm like, what the fuck is Stretch? What type of dick is Stretch dropping off? Talk about making mess.
Oh, let's wet the bed. My God.
I don't like when this messes. So.
We worry about that afterwards. We're not gonna worry about that when we start. We'll worry about that afterwards. We're gonna spread some sheet on the floor and go sleep on the floor tonight.
I am not sleeping on the floor. Okay, I spent many years struggling on the floor. I'm not out to Boca. Right, I'll go to Boca, man, act like it's fucking Wisconsin.
Listen.
Gosh. What do they do here?
Listen.
Right,
I spent 2 nights in Miami the other day in the Conrad, and let me tell you,
I think that's where the wedding that I was. It's beautiful. The wedding I went.
Very nice.
That's where it was. So
I think I told you about the guitar hotel. Did I tell you about the guitar hotel?
Yes, he said it looks like pregnancy.
Yeah, it screams pregnancy in there.
It screams you're getting pregnant here tonight. Don't me with a good time. Listen, I've been out here praying to get pregnant magically. Like, you gotta have sex, but it works for Mary. She wasn't fucking nobody, and she ended up pregnant. So it'll happen for me one day. I told, this is TMI, but I'll give you guys, my period was like a day late the other day. I said, oh my gosh, is this it? But it wasn't. It came on after that. So I was like, he thought he dropped off a little bambino in here, but it didn't.
Oh my God.
I'll be hoping for it. Miracles happen. Hard Rock Hotel is dope. Conrad is dope. Yeah, people they're agreeing with you here with the nice hotels. Yeah, I think that's good. I think staycations are lit. I think enough credit in that. Yeah,
I think the last nice one I stayed in was Orlando. Orlando, that view and everything. Man. Listen, I'm looking at the Ferris wheel in the universe.
Oh,
hallelujah.
Oh, is that the way? That's how you gonna? That's how she gonna get.
Listen, in the bathroom too. In the bathroom just says pregnant.
Especially if it's like a big shower or a tub. When you talk.
Listen, it's the tub by itself, a glass shower, everything.
When I was, so I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas next month, right, for my birthday. So when it was just me and Bree going, I'm just looking up like regular hotel rooms for us. So a lot of the ones I kept finding had like a bathtub just like in the middle of the room. Or like, this is freaky shit. What's about to go on in here? I said, Bree, look, we don't like that. She was like, girl, nobody want to fuck you. So we were, I was like, Bree, hey, don't touch me, bitch. She was like, girl, but that's nice. Like I like this. It's even stuff like that. That's things like that make it so exciting. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have time to do this. As soon as you walk in here, I said, "Oh, it's a tub right here."
No, but the thing is,
you throw some ass in the tub, right? You start laughing, and
I personally didn't learn that until later, after both my relationships, because I've only been in two. So I only learned that like after
all the men that I've had podcasts with tonight, the last two only been in one relationship apiece. And you've in two. So I think the next guy I'm gonna have, he's gonna be in three, and I'm just keep going up.
Yeah, but I feel like I learned that afterwards. I learned about the places you could go and how much that would cost, and if I could afford it. I learned about most of that stuff way after, because like I said, it's been like 4 or 5 years.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. So over time, I learned about. I've been on 6 cruises since then. It's like. I learned about
cruises. I'll give you guys a story that real quick. I tell Stretch, I went on a cruise with my mom, right, Kay? Like it was somebody bought it for us. It was a very regular cruise, but it was my first cruise ever. It's still the only cruise I ever went on. Sis, I was on that cruise for all of 40 minutes. Me and my mama got a drink as soon as I just sat there looking at. I was like, damn, I wish my nigga was here. I would have sex. I wouldn't have sex so bad right then in that moment. I'm here with my mom, so that's weird.
Oh, especially with the way
I was with my boyfriend. Oh my gosh, we gotta do it real quick for the boat leave, and then
especially if you have an ocean view. Oh, if you ever have an ocean view.
See, Stretch said it to me, and Stretch is not lying. Stretch is like, the next time I get a boyfriend, I'm gonna end up pregnant, and he's probably right. He's probably right.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
You have a whole lot of built up to let out,
I don't think it's that built up. It's just like I said, when I'm like, once the switch has been flipped and like I'm like in La La Land with dude, it's just like, yeah, I want to do it all the time. Like I'm ridiculous. Like I'm the girlfriend that like calls and it's like, hey, how's your penis? Is it okay? Your penis is okay? Tell him I said hi. Tell him I said hi. Just tell him I said what's up. All right, love you, bye. Yeah, I'm her. Like I'm filling you up at the table. I'm doing a lot of just inappropriate things, but it's fun. I just feel like, why not? Come on. Let me tell you. Who's gonna know? Can't nobody sit at the table.
Like all of that.
What you say, Kay?
You gotta keep it spicy.
Yeah, gotta keep it spicy, man. I'm Scotch by bro. Scotch.
There's a level. There's levels to it, though. There's levels to it.
What you mean?
I feel like you get so much out of a woman when you're creative. You get a lot out of a woman when you're creative. Whole lot, especially when you turn her out.
Shut up.
Yeah, when you turn her out, you're gonna get some side of her that Like we were talking about this last night too. It's like you're with someone, you're not doing the nasty freaky shit with that someone that you're with. You do it with the girls in the street, but
you do it with the side chicks.
You save a lot of that nasty freaky shit from that person when they want it, but you don't want to see them as that slut in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to see your wife as that, but I've grown to be like, I don't give a damn.
You should. Like, that's what I'm saying. As someone who's always wifey, it's just like, I like to be slutted out a little bit. Come on.
We with the freaky shit.
Yeah, let's be a little slut. Come on, let's do it. I think that's supposed to be, because that's messed up. It's like, the conversation we had with one of my exes one time, I don't know how I got into wanting to talk during sex or something like that. But I mentioned it to him and he was like, man, I'm not about to do that with you. I was like, why the fuck not? He's like, you're you. Like, no, you know, it was just like, no, I can't do that to you. You're my delicate flower. I was like, man, you don't pull my hair or something, do something. Like, do something, you know what I'm saying? And so in my experiences since then, people take very good advantage of these curls. I've been listen, hey, things have happened. I think it's unfair. You're doing a disservice to your woman and your whole relationship when you save all the spicy shit for like the slutbag whores. You can make your girlfriend a slutbag whore and then you just love you, babe, love you, go to sleep. Wake up the next day, take care of the kids, go to work. Hey, I feel like one tonight. Oh yeah, it's whole time. Go be like, it's just not working. And why are we disadvantaged because we're wifey and you give the hoes all the spice? You better bring some Scotch bonnet home, okay? You're getting fucking left, all right? You're getting so. All right. Well, I think we've touched quite a few topics. I appreciate
it. Listen. Okay. If you leave it up to us, we're gonna be on here till 2:00 in the morning.
No, I'm not drinking. Drinking, I can't pay attention to the time.
Yeah, but our conversations will it tarries.
Yeah, me and Trish, we'll trail off. We'll go.
Yeah, I'm an insomniac, so I don't sleep. So
right now, right. I'm so hot and I gotta pee again. Gotta drink all this water. So
I do too.
Talk about my life, and I'm hungry. I'm about to eat this Chinese food. Don't want to hear it, Stretch. Save the drama for your mama.
It's 12:00.
I'm Stretch. I have not eaten all day. What you want me to do?
You want to look like Oompa Loompa, or what you want?
So since I didn't eat all day, I'm supposed to just die. You just want me to die?
Drink some tea.
I ate a boiled egg this morning. That's all day.
You want a cookie for that?
I'm gonna eat the Chinese food, but I won't do it.
I was waiting for to say, yeah, cookie feels good right now.
I'm about to eat that Chinese food. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for being on here. You can visit us at letitsaitforyu.com. Follow us at Let It Say It For You on IG. Let It Say It For YouTube, and Let It Say It For You, just the you, on Twitter. Kay, it's been a pleasure per usual. Thank you for blessing me with your presence. At such short notice, you came right the hell on. Champion lover. Thank you for coming on another episode. We essentially just talked like we would have been talking on the phone at this point. So thank you for doing it for my show. You're the best in the West. Shout out to Brad, who does all the work. And I hope you guys have a great night. Yeah. Thank you.